Okay, so we're coming off a pretty impressive win in OKC. Our return game to OKC was a dub. CJ and the Lakers showed out. We came from a 20-point deficit to get the job done. And man, after this game, it really got me thinking on what we can be with this Lakers team and what journey we can take. Sit back, relax. We've got 2 games for you guys. We're going to talk you through what is going on in CJ's career. So as you know, we did sign with the Lakers early on in the year. And signing with the Lakers brings a whole lot of pressure. We signed a 4-year deal, $127 million deal to join the Los Angeles Lakers. And man, we are living up to that name. We are closing in the All-Star break. We're almost at Christmas Day. And C.J. Green has been balling. I mean, CJ is not stopping. He's on the road to, I would say, another All-Star berth, a second All-Star berth in his career. He's first with OKC. But today, we are heading back home for a doubleheader. So we have been grinding. We've been in the lab. As you know, CJ did sign that big deal. We have been just getting ready for a massive second half of the season. If you're new to the channel, please hit that like button. Today, we've got 2 games for you guys. We're taking on the Pelicans, and we're also taking on the Memphis Grizzlies. So I'm going to give you guys a rundown of what happened in either games. If you're new to the channel, please hit that like button. I'm doing some sort of a shout out giveaway. I just want you guys comment down below who you think's leading the most valuable player. Do you think it's Giannis? Do you think it's Luka? Or do you think it's someone else? I want you guys to drop a comment down below. Please let me know in the comment section down below who you think is winning the most valuable player. But it's time to switch back to C.J. Green. So like I said, we've been balling. We are sitting pretty at the moment as we do our first game and show you our first game. We've got 2 marquee matchups on our home floor. Our first game is against Zion and the Pelicans, who are currently, they're right there. They're sitting, is it 5th at the moment? So the Pelicans are 5th. And then we're taking on the Memphis Grizzlies, who are not far behind us with the 3rd seed out in the Western Conference. So this is going to be a really good video. CJ is coming off a really impressive win. And as we try and hold down that 1st seed out in the West, we've got to keep balling, man. We've got some exciting videos coming up. So, releasing this week is a full game against the Milwaukee Bucks. And that is our almost our Christmas Day game. On Christmas, we'll be playing the Boston Celtics. So, get ready for that Christmas Day. You guys are going to get a Christmas Day special against the Boston Celtics. I mean, this is a hard, heavy-hitting matchup. I'm excited. But today, let's go through these 2 games. So our first game was against the New Orleans Pelicans, our former team, our original team. If you guys can remember NBA 2K21, where C.J. Green won an NBA championship with the New Orleans Pelicans. Now, it's been quite a while since we've won a championship. It's been almost 4 seasons in NBA 2K. But we are here in LA, 2 marquee matchups for you. And I cannot wait to show you guys the highlights and give you guys the review on how these games went down. I'm so excited. The Pelicans are a really tough team. We've got our starting lineup of C.J. Green, Buddy Hield, Patrick Beverley, LeBron James, and Anthony Davis. Now, trade deadline is coming up as well, so maybe, just maybe, we'll make a trade. Just sit back, relax, and you guys will see what happens with this Laker team. We're underway here. Now, early on in this game, it was clear that the Pelicans were going to take it right up to us here. McCollum for 3. CJ was right there. It doesn't matter. CJ McCollum knocks the 3 down. Now in transition here, CJ gives it to LeBron. LeBron turns the corner, is fouled and 1. Really nice take here from LeBron James. Beautiful pass from CJ Green. But like I said, this Pelicans team is tough. And early on, Zion Williamson cutting to the rack. He throws it down. Now, we're early on in this first quarter here. And man, CJ Green getting fancy with it. Inside to Anthony Davis. And Anthony Davis, he throws it down. But New Orleans in transition. Look at this take here from Herb Jones. He just goes right past CJ and gets it to go. But Buddy Hield for 3. Man, Buddy Hield has struggled a little bit this season with this Lakers team. Hopefully he can get rolling. CJ spinning. AD is there to put it back. Anthony Davis has been balling for the Lakers. And he's balling in our game. But Zion Williamson was answering every single call that we had in this game. He was absolutely balling. And the New Orleans Pelicans actually got out to a really nice lead here in this first quarter. Here's CJ Green. CJ and 1. Big time play from CJ. We needed that. He's on the board. But this was, I mean, not going to lie, pretty disappointing first half from this Lakers team. This is probably one of our poorest performances in a half. We just did not look likely, but CJ this time spinning to AD, and Anthony Davis throwing it down. Beautiful pass from CJ. But I tell you what, it was a pretty lackluster performance, and man, our defense needed some work here. Brandon Ingram knocks a 3 down, and this one's a 20-point game. The Pelicans really came here, really came with a mission, and Green inside. CJ was getting fancy with it on this play, but man, bit of a reality check for this Lakers team. We do have the first seed, but man, we've just been dominated. CJ's jump shot was not here in this first half. He misses, and one thing that really annoyed me, this was not called a foul. I mean, LeBron James did get hit on the hand. We trail by 20. We need something special here. Here is CJ to the rack. CJ to the rack. Can that get us going in this game? And you see Buddy here knocking a 3 down in this second quarter. But the story of the night was really the Pelicans defense. But here is a little play here. We started to get rolling. CJ goes to the corner, fading for 3. CJ for 3. C.J. Green knocking a 3-point shot down, but the Pelicans had the answers. Herb Jones for 3. He knocks it down. And as we close the half here, this was good D from Anthony Davis. I mean, we were playing some good basketball here. I mean, we're playing some okay D. But this Pelicans team was just too good for us in this game, man. They were just way too good. Look at this shot here. What are we supposed to do in that situation? As you see CJ here, trying to get fancy with it. Throwing the lob at Anthony Davis. That really sums up this game for this Lakers team. Anthony Davis missing the alley-oop play. But finally, CJ gets something inside, and LeBron. But as LeBron throws it down, Zion comes right back at him, draws the foul, gets the and one. Zion Williamson was having a beautiful game for this Pelicans team, and that was just too good. I mean, look at this shot from CJ McCollum. What more are we supposed to do? What are we supposed to do in this situation? Now, CJ Green does get a nice little play here. You see him spinning inside, giving it to JaMychal Green, and Green throwing it down. But, unfortunately, in our first game of this marquee matchup, we were just too lackluster in that first half, and the Pelicans come into our home floor and they absolutely annihilate us. Bit of a reality check. I mean, like I said, I'm going to try and keep this series as real as possible, and this Pelicans team came to our home floor and they were just way too good in the first game. Now, as we look forward to our next game, we've actually dropped down to 30 and 20, so we do have the second seed, and we're taking on the third seed, Memphis Grizzlies. So it should be a lot of fun. I mean, Portland have been playing some really good ball out there. They're 31 and 19. We're a few games away from the All-Star break. This is going to be a huge game for us, considering just how poorly we played in that game against the Pelicans. I'm expecting a big bounce back from not only LeBron James, not only Anthony Davis, but a major bounce back from C.J. Green. Still at home, which is good. We have a massive opportunity to bounce back after that disappointing loss to the Pelicans. Man, we've been playing some good basketball of late, but we've had some really poor losses, and I'll tell you what, that was a really poor loss to the Pelicans. Now, CJ is closing in the All-Star game. Hopefully we can get onto the team. We were a starter last year, so we'll see what we can do this year. See if we can get on the bench, see if we can try and get past Ja Morant or Luka Doncic. I do think it's going to be incredibly tough to do. CJ looking fly in that Lakers uni. We need to respond in this game. We need to get off to a good start. We were very poor in that game to the Pels. And I mean, bit of a reality check. So here we go. We are in LA. We've put Reggie Bullock. Reggie Bullock's been elevated to the starting lineup. Now, our last few games, CJ's averages have been down. This is our last game. 17, 9, and basically 10 rebounds a night, 5 assists. CJ needs to get going. Ja Morant is basically averaging a triple-double. We are ready to go here from LA. Another marquee matchup against the Memphis Grizzlies. We have played the Grizzlies early on in the season, and we are underway here from Crypto/Staples Center. And early on, we're running a play here for CJ. So we come around the pin. CJ in the corner. CJ for 3. Beautiful start to this game. But Memphis, man, look at this shot from Ja Morant. What are we supposed to do in this situation? I mean, it's going to be tough to beat this team if they're hitting shots like this. We were right there. And he knocks it down. 3 plays 5 early on. Memphis starting to really settle into this one. Desmond Bane working inside. Uses the glass. Desmond Bane making it look easy. CJ in transition. Trying to run the floor. Trying to be aggressive here. Anthony Davis. Go to the cup. AD AD inside. We've definitely started a lot better than we did against the Pels. But Ja Morant was putting on a show early on in this game. He gets it to go. Here is Buddy. Over to CJ. CJ attacking the cup. Where's the foul? Where is the foul, ref? 9 plays 9. Now, 4 minutes to go here in this first quarter. LeBron and CJ working the pick and roll game. And LeBron to the rough! Woo! LeBron James to the rough! To the rough, to the cup, whatever you want to call it. LeBron James, massive throwdown. But, beautiful ball movement from Memphis. And now they got a nice little lead. And it's not stopping. Desmond Bane goes in and throws it down. So, after that disappointing loss to the Pels, this is a bit of a struggle, but I tell you what. Mama, may I have this dance? CJ, glide with me! CJ, glide to the rack. Look at this throwdown hammer. Don't jump with CJ. He throws it down. Now, at quarter time, Memphis were leading the Lakers. I tell you what, we've played some 5 bad quarters of basketball, and now we're in the second quarter, and we trail 29-43. Now, CJ is playing some good ball, but I tell you what, we are struggling. Now, CJ here, shaking Jones out of his boots. Gives it over to Jones, and Jones gets it to go. So, we shook Tyus Jones out of his boots. We gave it to Damian Jones. He finished. But man, we are in a little bit of a rut at the moment on this Homestead. 45 plays 31. Tyus Jones open for 3. He can't get it to go. Here go the Los Angeles Lakers. CJ gives it to Reggie. Reggie Bullock for 3. So Reggie Bullock knocks it down. Back to an 11-point game. But man, Ja Morant made CJ fall in this play. Have a look at CJ on his skates. And Ja Morant makes it look easy. He goes in and throws it down. It's a 12-point game. CJ trying to work with Anthony Davis on this play. CJ inside. The no-look to AD. And AD, he gets it to go. It's a 10-point game. Closing in on the end of the first half. And man, if this went down, I was going to question. But man, we have played, like I said, 6 probably poor quarters of basketball. Not a whole lot of things are going our way. It's not going right for us. Our jump shooting hasn't been there. CJ has been trying to force the issue. We need a big second half if we're going to be any chance, man. Ja Morant is absolutely dominating this game. He is balling. Second half of basketball underway. Green goes back door. He throws it down. Nice give and go from CJ and LeBron. But man, Ja Morant comes down and gets his own dunk. CJ this time for 3, can't get it to go, and it's the same old story from that Pels game. Trying to stay in the game, but what is Ja Morant thinking here? This man shot an air ball. I actually thought this was going to be like a chance for us to get back into this game, but man, Memphis was just too good. 75 plays 57. CJ for 3, trying to keep us afloat. He's got 21, but the Memphis Grizzlies just all over us in this game. AD trying to work inside. Go up with it, Anthony Davis. What is this play? We've got to go. We're at 3. We're at 2. CJ around the back with the left. Got it. We're still in this game. 79-64, but we need to get stops. And man, if they're going to knock down 3s and we can't get stops, we're not going to win this game. Trying to pick and fade here with LeBron. CJ's got 23. Launching this 3. Knocking it down. CJ for 3. But man, Memphis just had all the answers into the corner again. So 2 poor performances from CJ and the Lakers in these videos. 2 massive games. We're still playing some OKD. This was a much better individual performance from CJ, but we've got that big game coming up against the Milwaukee Bucks, so that's going to be huge. As CJ goes to the rack, gives it to LeBron. LeBron for 3. LeBron trying to keep us in this game. We have a massive game against the Milwaukee Bucks. It's going to be huge. Green again inside. He's up to 30 on the night, but we still trail the Grizzlies. As you can see here, we are trying 1 late push. So we do call a double team, and Buddy Hield comes up with the steal. CJ thought about the 3, gives it to Buddy. Buddy inside, he gets it to go, and maybe, just maybe, we're in striking distance here. Here is CJ trying to dance on Ja. Nothing working for him at the minute. CJ, this time, CJ, Green! Green inside, throw it down. But like I said, we're taking on Milwaukee in our next video, so it's going to be a lot of fun. Our full video, so get ready for that as CJ is gliding to the rack. But it's still an 11-point game, and Ja Morant just silences us and silences the Lakers just too good. I tell you what, Ja Morant on this play here just put the dagger into our hearts. Step back 3, knock it down, and let the crowd know about it. Ja Morant just too good for us. Bit of a reality check in this video. The Pels touched us up, and then the Grizzlies come to crypto and get the job done. Like I said, our next video is going to be against the Milwaukee Bucks, and then it's the Christmas Day game. So we've got a lot of work to do. 2 straight L's. We slipped down to the 3rd seed, so we've got to... Man, CJ did play good in this game, but we've got to be a lot better. I mean, that Pels game just set us up. Make sure to drop a comment, hit that like button, get onto the socials. If you're enjoying this series, please let me know. Playoffs are fast approaching. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Hit that like button, stay blessed, and I'll see you in the next one. Woo! Whoop up!